Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to inspiration, information, education, guidance, advice. I want to tell another story, a lesson from the great Rav Yisroel of Rizhyn. He says, when Hasidim, when religious Jews see one rabbi carrying on a machlokes, a controversy, a dispute with another rabbi, sometimes they too began to argue amongst themselves, one taking one side, one taking another side. Sometimes it's to, as a kind of academic exercise to see how good their understanding is. Rav Yisroel says, in reality, only the Tzaddikim, only the rabbis, only the religious leaders, the holy one, the righteous ones, they're permitted to carry on the controversy, because this is a controversy for the sake of heaven, l'shem Shamayim. Where does he get this? He says, well, you see this in Pirkei Avos, the ethics, the teachings, the sayings of the fathers. Chapter 5, verse 9. It says, which controversy was for the sake of heaven? L'shem Shamayim. What controversy? That of Hillel and Shammai. And Rabbi Yisroel pointed out, note that it doesn't say the school or the academy of Hillel and the school, the academy of Shammai. Only Hillel and Shammai. And for a controversy, for a machlokes, a dispute, to truly be l'shem Shamayim, for the sake of heaven, it really can only be waged properly by this, by the teachers, the Tzaddikim, the Gedolim, the great men, and students, followers should avoid this kind of dispute. Because the danger is when you're not at that madrega, when you're not at that level, it won't be l'shem Shamayim. The danger is that personalities, egos may get involved, and you're not on a pure, high level. So when we argue, when we dispute, keep in mind that it must always be l'shem Shamayim, for the sake of heaven. If you're trying to score points off somebody, or say that, oh, well, I know this more than you do, or, well, that someone at your lowly level shouldn't do this, that is opening up a can of worms. And the big, heavy issues of the day, we can learn from the arguments and the disputes of the sages and the leaders and the great rabbis. But on ourselves, learn it, but don't engage in the actual argument. Don't get involved in picking sides and arguing yourselves, because that is a slippery slope. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch, please learn. And until then, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.